Hi, this is Tim and Joel. Welcome to Midwest Hunting and Outdoors by Two Dumbasses,
a podcast about the outdoors, hunting,
and being a steward of the land. Welcome to Midwest Hunting and Outdoors, tips and tricks. So today, my wife, one could say the better half of one of the two dumbasses from Midwest Hunting and Outdoors by Two Dumbasses, is going to help me. And we've got two turkey mounts, two turkeys that we shot in April and May. And it's now September, and we're finally going to get around to mounting them. So the plan is we got an old fence post. We've got some fans, and I'll show you that here in some upcoming video. And we're going to bandsaw the spurs off the turkeys and use some leather strapping. So we'll see how this turns out, and we'll show you the steps as we go through it. Okay, so this is the old fence post that we're going to use. Got this from the other dumbass, and we've got two fan mounts that we're going to mount on this. So envision two fans mounted on this, and I think it's going to be long enough. I think it's going to look pretty good. We'll see. So this is one piece of raw material, and we've got the turkey legs here. We're going to cut the spurs off these, get this bone marrow out, and de-skin them, and hopefully that'll look really good. Beard, and then the shotgun shell that was used to shoot it. Of course, we've got the fan. So we've already done the fan on this. So how we like to do the fan is we've got a big piece of styrofoam. You can use cardboard, really could use anything. The key to this is, while it's fresh, to spread it out in the configuration that you want it. We've got some work to do on this one to kind of tweak it out. And then where the meat's at, and where there's any residue, we put salt and borax on it. And we just pour it on, let it set, and then we'll come back and revisit it every week and let it set. And usually this can take several weeks. Just be careful that you've got plenty of salt and borax on it, because in the heat of the summer, you can get insects and things like that on it. But we've had pretty good luck with it if you use the salt and the borax. All right, part of the assembly of this, we want to put something in front of the fan to cover up the bottom part of the feathers. And we've chosen, I think this is a burl. A burl is a growth that grows on a tree that we cut down 2 or 3 years ago. And I think it's maple, but I'm not, don't quote me on the type of wood, but it was pretty rough on the back side here. We're going to leave this rough because it's going to be mounted up. You're not going to see it, but my significant other here has sanded this down, and it's like glass smooth, and we're going to put some stain on this and then some polyurethane, and then what we'll end up doing is cutting this approximately in half, and this one side will be used on one of the fans and the other side on the other fans. So more to come. The next steps is to remove this skin, and there's actually a couple little bones in here that run along the shin of these turkey spurs. So been doing a little research on it. A lot of people are boiling these for a couple hours and then peeling them off. But we're going to try it because these are so dry. They've been sitting around for, like I said, 3 or 4 months, even longer than that. I'm hoping that with the X-Acto knife that we can peel this up. So. This has been one of those projects. I think it turned out great. We're really happy with it, but just one of those projects that fought us the whole way. So a couple watch outs. We put peroxide and actually soaked the bone in peroxide, which seemed to work really well. You just got to be careful and not to get the peroxide on the actual spurs itself. It will make them white. And then my wife added some nail polish hardener, just some clear nail polish on the spurs, and it really made them shine. So I'd highly recommend that. I guess the biggest change that you're noticing is we decided against the fence post. We put the fence post up, and by the time we got the fans on there and everything, you really couldn't see the fence post. So we changed our mind and went with just a piece of barnwood, kind of silver to match the red barnwood background. But it turned out really well.